Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I think I will consider this the most challenging build I've ever done. And it's actually one of the hidden builds that you can do in game. This one is a hospital. This is actually in the same lot as the original hospital from the game. I just renovated it. I've watched some people do the renovation of this lot, like recreating a new hospital and stuff. And I just wanted to do it because as I'm working on a save file, I thought it was important to have all the lots renovated. So I decided to do this. And I've been thinking about doing this for a long time now. So it was the time. I had the inspiration. I wanted to do it. I just did it. So here you can see that this hospital is actually way bigger than the one that we have in game. This one has 3 floors. All of them are functional. And it also has this parking lot area, like in the basement. I don't know how it's called. But yeah, I took inspiration from 2 different hospitals. I don't actually know which hospitals they are. I just looked for some pictures on Pinterest and I found 2 that I really liked. So I kind of combined them and created this big, massive hospital that you see now. I was trying to keep the video just the shortest possible, just because I know a lot of you guys don't stay to watch at the very end of the video when it's longer than 20 minutes. And I did my best. It's like 17 minutes without the screenshots. The screenshots are a lot, so that would make it look like it's a longer video, but it's only 17 minutes, I think, and that's the shortest I could do because I cut out a lot of parts, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of parts from this video. So maybe you just want to skip to the screenshots and see how everything looks if you don't have the time to watch this full video. But here you're seeing what I'm doing. This is the structure. This is all we're gonna have. I just add something here in the back at the end of the video just to add it more like I don't know, more of a style. It looks more modern. This is definitely a pretty much modern build. And yeah, ignore the helicopter. Please ignore it. It stays there during the whole video, but I deleted from the final version, so you won't see it on the screenshots, I think. And you won't have it if you download this build and if you want to use it. I just wanted to have something that was similar to a helicopter, or that had like a resemblance to a helicopter, because I think it's something that we need when we recreate a hospital like this big and stuff. So I used the only one that we have in game and I sized it up, and I know it looks horrible. It's a toy, but yeah, I just kept it in just for the sake of having the whole vibe that I was going for. I'm sorry if you can hear kind of a knocking or something. One of my neighbors is working in their apartment, so the hammer makes a lot of noise, so I'm sorry if you can hear it. I hope you can't, but I can hear it now where I'm doing the voiceover. Also, I'm recording this voiceover on Friday, and because if you follow me on social media by now, you may know that I won't be at home during the next couple of days. Sorry, English is not working properly today. And yeah, I'm going to the countryside for a few days because it's my parents' and my brother's birthdays, and they wanted to go to the countryside for the celebration. So it's gonna be the 5 of us, and we're just gonna relax. And I will have access to internet, but it's not gonna be possible for me to export the video and then upload it to YouTube. So that's why I managed to have videos ready for you for Saturday and also for Tuesday. The only problem is that both videos are gonna be like 20 minutes long, because I just decided that as I had just a few days to work and I had to work really hard, I was gonna build 2 big builds. And that doesn't make any sense, I know, but that's how my creativity worked. So yeah, I ended up having this massive hospital that took me actually like a week and a half to finish. And you will have another video on Tuesday that will be a Victorian house that it's pretty big as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like the idea of having these two big builds. This one, of course, is going to be part of my save file. So once this is finished, like the save file, or when I do the first version of it, if you play with the doctor's career, you will have the access to this hospital. And I think it's pretty cool. I actually really like the exterior of this build. It's not that appealing when you see it on the gallery or for a thumbnail, but it actually is pretty beautiful in my opinion. I do like it a lot. I struggled a lot with a lot of different items. You can see here that I had to use the tool mod quite a few times because I had problems placing some items. You can see that now the windows that were supposed to go at the very bottom of this build are deleted. They deleted when I had the problems with the platforms, but I put them back together again, so they're gonna be there for the final version. I added all these things here, like this is all decoration, and I wanted to add it because it gives more privacy to the build, but it also gives it more character. So you will see this like wall here and also in the back of the build, and I do really like how it looks. This build actually has a lot of rooms. I don't know how they're called in English. I actually don't know how to call the majority of the things that are in this build, but it also has a cafeteria. It has like 2 or 3 waiting areas, bathrooms. It has room for the stuff, so they had like a bedroom section. They have their own cafeteria and they have their own bathrooms. So in an ideal world where you can play wherever you want with this build, you will make sure that your Sims only access the parts that are accessible for them, that they're in real life they're supposed to be. But yeah, I think you can block doors and stuff, like lock the doors and stuff. I don't know if you can do it in community lots, but you can give it a try. This is the parking lot. I use these lights that I don't think I've ever used before, to separate like the parking spaces that are used and the other ones that are free. And I do really like how it looks. I think the parking lot is actually one of my favorite features in this build, just because I don't think I've ever built something like this before. And there are other things that I realized I missed from real hospitals, I mean, but I didn't look for any inspiration pictures for the interior of this build. I just googled the exterior and then I came out with my own idea of the interior. I think I haven't been to a hospital that many times, so I'm not an expert, but I think it looks good. I like how it looks. It has a lot of different areas, as I was saying. It also has like a kids waiting room, or a waiting area, I would call it. That it's on the first floor. It has a lot of toys and it's kind of a closed section for the kids to stay there. The only thing is that when I was playtesting this build, everything worked perfectly fine, but my Sims would access the second floor using the stairs here that I'm working on right now. I don't know why they don't use the stairs on the inside. I tried to fix it. I hope it works now. But if you have the same problem, then I don't know how to fix it, because nothing is blocking the stairs on the inside. There's nothing that could go wrong in there, but for some reason my Sims like to use the stairs on the outside of this build, and that's pretty weird. And also, if it doesn't work properly, it won't be accessible for the third floor. But as I said, I'm gonna playtest everything one more time before I upload this to the gallery, so everything will be functional when you download this build. Now we're in the interior. I go back and forth a lot of times in different parts. Like I will go to the outside again in some minutes probably. But here we're working on the reception area. I like how it looks. I decided to go for this kind of green color with a lot of whites. So it kind of gives like I don't know, more of a vibrant idea to the interior. I don't know what I'm saying. I honestly don't know what I'm saying. But I think it makes you feel better if you have colors on the interior and not just everything white. And in the final version, I add the computer in the desks. You won't see here, you will see the computers on the interior, all, and also you won't see them on the screenshots. But I added them for the final version when I was playtesting everything. And as I built this in different days, every time that I went back to the lot, I would have these weird things. Like here, there's this puddle that I don't know where it came from. I just couldn't delete it, so then I made my sim clean it. I will have some trash just lying around in the first floor as well. I don't know where it came from because, as I said, I didn't play with this until it was the very end of until I finished it. So I don't know what's wrong. I don't know how those things appear in there, but they're in there for the video. You won't have them, of course, when we finish the final version and when you download this. I put some vending machines here because I thought it would be better, just like a quick meal and stuff. I made sure that all of them are the ones that actually sell food. So you won't have like the one that sells you semi capsules, or the one that has snow equipment and stuff. You only have the ones that actually sell food. So yeah, that's accurate. Here you see the kids waiting area that I mentioned. It has things for toddlers and also for kids. Of course, I don't think this is gonna be very functional. I mean, it does work, of course, but I don't think your Sims will actually use this section that much, because they just, when you come as a patient, you come here, you stay in the hospital, you receive your treatment, and then you leave. So I don't think you can have like more gameplay in here. But if you want to play with this, it would be so fun, because I don't know, maybe if you're a storyteller, or if you just like realism in the gameplay, you can use this perfectly fine. It's a nice section. I actually really liked it. It's really colorful. It screams kids. And the same thing happens on the second floor when we get to the kids area. Like, they have their own, I don't know how they call it. Bedrooms? I don't know. I don't know how you call them. Rooms. They have their own rooms. Here I add some bathrooms because I realized that I didn't put any bathrooms for the public, like the patients or anything. Like, it's not for the patients. This is for the people that come with the patients. So I decided to add them there, and I used these wall decorations from Eco Lifestyle to give more privacy to the bathrooms. As I said, this build has a lot of bathrooms. And now you're seeing here, we're decorating the cafeteria that is actually for the staff. So if you ever play as a doctor, you could come and play, like, and have lunch here and eat here if you want. I put regular fridges, and I have this cooking station. I'm not sure if you can like hire someone to come and cook, but it gives realism to the build, and that's why I decided to add it. They have these two big tables. I decorated. Nothing is completely white in here because I wanted to stick to the colors, so I used a lot of greens. But in this room in particular, I decided to go for this color on the walls, and I added these posters from Cool Kitchen that I really like, and I never have the chance to use. So yeah, you can see that I had some problems with the platforms as usual, because I use platforms to build this in this lot. So yeah, some rooms are higher, some rooms are lower. This is really weird, but yeah, that's what happens, so I had to fix it every time. This is the staff resting area, I would call it. I added more stuff, but it was too long, and I didn't think it would be so appealing that I showed you everything in that room. But this is the cafeteria. This is in the diagonal part of the first floor. So it uses the whole diagonal part. And I actually really like how it looks. When you get to the screenshots, you will see that this is beautiful. This area is just so beautiful. I added a lot of items here in those empty shelves. I added a lot of cups, a lot of mugs and stuff. Those cups that are just to go and stuff. I don't know. But I added a lot of things in here. I said I didn't know a lot of things that I was using in this build. My vocabulary doesn't go there, like when we talk about medical stuff. that's not my forte, so I don't know any of the words. But I remember how a cafeteria looks in a hospital. I just went for more colors, as I said before, because I really wanted to stick to that idea. And yeah, here you can see how the cafeteria itself looks. And I put these tables from Tiny Living. I love them. They're so beautiful. I wish still that they were in the table section and not in the miscellaneous section of the tables or something like that. But yeah, I used a lot of colors in there. This is one of the patient's room. This is for a regular patient. So it's really neutral. I'm just showing you one out of like 5. And in front of this room is going to be the kids' room. That is, I think it's for 3 kids, like for 3 rooms. So you have space for 6 kids in here. So you can see all of the rooms look exactly the same. These are shared rooms, so it's for 2 Sims. So I used this kind of green and pink colors just because it gives you more of like a kids vibe. And as I said, all the rooms are exactly the same. I just copied and pasted everything. I didn't copy pasted the rooms. I just took all the items and I copied them to the next room because I wanted to have some things that were different. This is actually maternity. This is on the 3rd floor. I think it's like 5 or 6 different rooms. They all have different items, but you can see here the process that I did the same on the other 2 areas. I added these balloons that I thought they were so cool. I knew we had them. I didn't remember where. Yeah, all the rooms are different. And this is the section where the newborns are. I think, too many of the scripts. I think there are too many. I don't know how many kids will be born during the same week, for example, but you have a lot of space in here. This is in the diagonal part of the 3rd floor. There's something that I didn't show you, and that's the diagonal part on the 2nd floor, and that's why that's just because I forgot. But yeah, we're actually coming to the end of the video. You will see everything on the screenshots, and this is something that I wanted to show you because I was thinking that maybe we had like a Sims alphabet or something that I could copy the H from helicopter, but I realized that there are a lot of versions. I don't know if we actually have one, so I decided to use this one, but actually I really liked it. So yeah, we're actually heading to the screenshots now. I hope you guys had enjoyed it, and if you stayed up to the very end, thank you so much. So yeah, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this speed build, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
Tell you what to do, how to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it, cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy, so don't be lazy. Just give it to me, cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm not being mean, I'm just being me. I don't make it easy, but I'm worth a while. All that I ask is for you to please my every need, to put in the time. I'm through trying to tell you what to do, how to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it, cause you know that I'm hard. You should learn that on your own. I play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon. And you know just what to do, don't you?